Excellent. Now this is going better. It was just that one stupid move of mine that wrecked it. Okay. That is fair enough. One stupid move can wreck a lot of things. Christ. Oh no, not my accelerant. Sadly, not literally. That's what all the Mason desires. I'm portraying him as a psychopath now. Now, it's kind of turning into what I remember seeing a Life is Strange comic series that was nicknamed Life is Deranged. They were portraying the main character as a bit of a monster, a psychopath that loves seeing people suffer. Because she could rewind time, so she could kill them in some way, rewind so they never died. But she, you know, she could do it again if she wanted.
But they closed the doors of the launch tube.
Don't worry, Sam. I'll get those doors open.
Okay, this is here to make sure you leave the overpowered tank. And I am the God of Thunder. Petulant Whelp. Ooh. They're firing on oh, I've got 3 allies. Yes, decoys. Nice. For once, Christ, I've actually fair few. They're marauding. It's beautiful. That worked out. Oh Christ, a singularity bomb. That's not working out. Christ, they faded into existence. Okay, I'm sorry. I can't deal with that. It's against my religion. Oh, just piss off. Me got nano rifle. You die now. Oh my god, I've never done this before without cheating.
You're too late, Mason. Red faction is dead.
Just kill the Hydra to end it now.
And let Admiral Cobell take the credit? You'll be dead and buried before they land a single unit on this planet.
Why would they land?
My mission, you filthy son of a bitch. Nobody supersedes my orders.
I wish I had my tank. At least all he seems to have is his shitter one. Oh, there he is. Damn it, I need a moment to aim on. If I can aim. There we go. My god, is this guy durable?
The general's dead, Sam.
And I'm about to be. That's just for the road. Destroy the doors blocking the tank. I thought I did. Well, let's poke our head in and find out. Christ. I think this is the last bit. Okay, yeah. I had to destroy more than just the doors. I had to destroy the launch tube. Yeah, here it seems safe. That is way too close. That does look cool.
Omega Legion standing by for deployment. Confirm drop zones.
I say again, confirm drop zones.
Find and secure the nanoforge. Make best efforts to spare infrastructure, mines, and industrial zones. Terminate all Red Faction insurgents.
What about the civilians, sir?
They're expendable.
He's evil.
Admiral, we have a visual.
This is Admiral Cobell of the EDS Hydra. What is your status?
Just fine, Admiral, but yours is about to go red.
Who is this?
The voice of Mars.
Mason?
The way he said it was less like my enemy, and more like, hey, I remember you. I used to pick on you in school. Look, I'm sorry about the 10 quid. Mason sends his regards. To be honest, I was too busy taking the piss there to even notice whether or not they actually did the nano ability right there. Because like in the earlier cutscene it was wrong compared to the gameplay footage.
It's over.
They'll be back.
Not for a long time.
We'll be ready for him. I came to Mars to make a living. Keep my head down, stay out of trouble. But I found something here I wasn't counting on. The Red Faction gave this planet a voice. Mars gave us a home. And a dream of a new world.
And that was Red Faction Guerrilla. And a major thank you. Oh, you poor bastard. Eric Butt. Lori Wang. Mr. Butt, Mr. Wang, best of friends. Foxglove. I'm sorry, I shouldn't be making jokes here. I apologize. Yeah, anyway. A big thank you to everyone who worked on this game. Big thank you. It is a great game. Certainly, as I said earlier, it's not a flawless, perfect game. No, that is completely wrong. It is a great game. It's, you know, it's pretty fucking good. And I would love if they made a new Red Faction game, they made it in this style, but for the PC. If made it for the PC rather than a console, I'm sure they would have a bit more flexibility with what they had in it. Just in terms of, I'm always hearing, I'm no computer tech guy, but I'm always hearing about how much more powerful a computer is compared to a, console. And how you can upgrade computers. Well, this bit I know. You can upgrade computers, but you can't upgrade a console at the slightest. And you can get computers to be, like, really powerful, really great for video games. Great rendering, things can look beautiful, you can have, more assets going on than on a console kind of thing. So imagine that with this kind of, physics destruction thing. When I was hearing about Armageddon, I was really hoping we could destroy the ground as well and repair it. Like I was saying before, with the nanoforge you can repair buildings. But I was hoping you could damage the buildings and ground and repair them. You imagine if they had that in the next game. That'd be fun. Do what they tried to do in the first game, but expand more on it. Do it better. So, yeah. Hopefully I'm being coherent. That's my always concern, is that I'm making no sense. But, yeah, basically, I really do like this game, and I wish the best for everyone who worked on it. And hope everyone's doing well. And I'm also hoping, they make a sequel after Armageddon, or maybe this pretty much ignores 2. Maybe it ignores Armageddon. Then again, maybe I'm just not a fan of Armageddon because it didn't measure up to this. Maybe I'm not measuring it fairly in its own right. I will be taking a look at Armageddon at a later stage. When? I'm afraid I don't know. I don't have it yet. I'll be getting it eventually. Probably next time there's a sale on THQ stuff, and I have money. I believe there is actually presently a sale on, but I don't have the cash. So yeah, I'll grab it at some stage, and I'll do a playthrough of it. So, and then I'll check my opinion then, because maybe I have a different stance. I know when I played through Overwatch the second time on my channel, I hated it. Well, I didn't hate it, but I was noticing so many extra flaws, and it just wasn't as good. It wasn't as fun. It felt more hollow. Maybe it's just me. I do have depression, and that does take away from enjoyability of things. Things you like are suddenly shit now. But it seemed to be the game rather than anything else. Then again, depression makes you feel like that way anyway. Guerrilla babies. Yeah, Magnus Whiteside. That's an awesome name. To our families and friends, without their support, patience, and limitless understanding, this project simply wouldn't be. Aw, that's sweet. Brandon the Walrus Sticks. Mike the Wolfman Holcomb. Love it. Massive Black Kaufman. I'm sorry. But yeah, hopefully I'm making sense. Just, yeah, maybe I'll have a different opinion when I go try Armageddon. Hopefully I like it. Certainly, it wasn't a bad game in its own right. It's just I kept comparing it back to this. To be honest, it was probably on par with the first game. Certainly, I think it was better than the second game. It's either on par or a little worse than the first. At present, in my order of preference, Troy Baker, he's in a ton of things. Liam O'Brien, Christ, he's in a ton of things too. Don't recognize the rest of them off the top of my head, but I know Liam O'Brien, he was in Drakengard 3 in the English version. He voiced Dito. He also voiced Vice, the Grimoire Vice. He voiced him in the first Nier. Near, far, near, far. Sorry. James Patrick Stewart. Okay. Just what's the guy who played Picard? I don't remember. Just swear his name's close. Maybe not the same, but it's close enough. But I was making a point there. Now I don't remember. Ooh, Steve Blum, he was in it. Didn't realize. But there better not be any copyrighted music in this. But I hope. Let me start again. I was making a point there, but I don't remember now. I was making a few different ones. I was thanking people. I was hoping for a 5th red faction. Hopefully we'll get that at some stage. I don't know. Certainly, THQ Nordic has bought the materials. It used to be Nordic, but they rebranded themselves as THQ because they were the more well-known things. And they most of their they're the more well-known group, and they bought most of their library anyway when it went bankrupt. At least I think they have most of the library anyway. I know they have Darksiders, Red Faction, among others. And I figured they're probably not just buying it to do nothing with it. They'll probably do something with it. I just hope when they do something with it, they bring it in a good direction. And do good shit with it. And it's now 5:05. And I'm just going to have a look at that Twitter message. I'm curious. Was not expecting that response. I've taken to, because people, I've been noticing online on Twitter that, if you post pics of an attractive woman, be she real or drawn, you get a lot of attention. Like, one of my most popular tweets got like 19 likes, no, 18 likes, 9 tweets, or 19 likes, 19 retweets. Actually might have gone up now. Okay, no, sorry. It's on 22 likes, 10 retweets, and it's a cosplay, or maybe it's not a cosplay, but it's like a bunny maid woman. Well, I call her maid. Something about it makes me think maid. I think it's still collar, but it's like a woman in a sexy bunny outfit, and it's very, very nice pic. But it's like my most popular thing. Like I said, it's like 22 likes, 10 retweets. So I've taken to retweeting, well, tweeting these pics myself. If I retweet it, someone else gets the attention. If I tweet them myself, I get the attention. So, you know, it helps my channel. Maybe someone will know, it will get shared around a lot, and my channel will get noticed. Or at least they'll subscribe to me for more, and may eventually notice my channel. I'm hoping here. It's just I've been doing this for nearly... Disclaimer, Red Faction Guerrilla and its contents are not endorsed by NASA. Who would have told they were endorsed by NASA? Not everything in space travel is endorsed by NASA. Actually, side point, if you have NASA's on like a NASA vessel in your thing, that's one creative control, some degree of creative influence on your thing, and it's actually kind of funny. One movie was so minor they managed to get away with actually not having any NASA influence on it. It was like a Moontrap, I think it was called. It was apparently so minor they got away with not having any. Well, I remember hearing, I think it could have very well just be a lie or a joke or something. I think it was a Solid Critic or Cinema Snob saying it. They're playing characters, so maybe they're flubbing it a little bit for some reason. I have no idea. Maybe they're being sincere. I have no idea. I'm not on the other side of the camera. I don't know. But anyway, yeah, I've taken to posting these pics because it might give me a bit of attention. And what some fan responded with was a GIF to one of them. It was, you know, the Virgin Killer sweater. It was Yang from Ruby, RWBY, wearing that, but it was wearing it backwards. So it's just, you know, it's just the two tassels on that's meant to be on the back of the thing, covering the nipples, somewhat, and the bottom of the the sweater covering her crotch, and nothing else. And he sent a GIF of the mask, you know, a tongue lolling out of the mouth, and that thing. Yeah, that's just the reply. I was very surprised. I was wondering what he was replying to. So yeah, that is surprising. Unfinished Grow actions can now be played. Difficulty levels for EDF assaults and grow rates have increased. Oh really? I can do them all now. Oh, there's two vehicles up here, and they're worth 100 and 200 salvage. There's their heavy machinery garage. Okay, I should have the achievement now for having places on 100% morale, because I've got more than 3 on 100. Huh. For some reason this place doesn't get its own pop-up. Weird. Also, the girl's sister died, so guess they're not gonna have an issue with the marauders now.
The war is over, Mason. You're wasting my time. It's not funny. Do I look like EDF to you? Don't make me hurt you. Alright, you've had your fun. Hey, watch it! Now cut that out. We just need to mop up what's left of the EDF.
But anyway, yeah.
General Ross and Admiral Cobell are dead. We will grant amnesty to all EDF soldiers who lay down their arms. Mars is free. May we all live in peace.
Oh, that was nice to grant amnesty to the we're evil faction. It's a nice move. But anyway, going on tangent about other things. But yeah, I was just surprised. I was just figuring he was responding to something else. You know, I've never actually seen the mask, or if I have, I'm too young to remember. I was too young to remember it. I might have actually seen it, but I'm way too young to remember it. I think that's the case. I'll probably get around to seeing it at some stage. on principle.